My mentally ill daughter is destroying my and her father's marriage. I know that the title makes me sound like a monster, but I have to get this off my chest. My 41F, mentally unstable daughter, 11F, is ruining my marriage with her father, 41M. So my husband and I have been together for 15 years and married for 10. When I found out that I was pregnant with my daughter, let's call her Bree, we were both over the moon. We had always wanted to have a big family together with 3 or 4 kids. Unfortunately, that never came to pass, and I doubt it ever will. My daughter was born and everything was great. I took maternity leave from my job, and my husband was amazing in helping me with Bree when I was finding it hard at the start. I think it was only when Bree turned about 5 that things started to deteriorate. Bree always seemed to be a pretty quiet kid, and that was okay. I myself was very quiet growing up, and my husband and I never had an issue with that. When she started school, she didn't make any friends. This started to concern me, so I spoke to her teacher, who said that Bree made no effort to talk to the other kids and refused to speak in class. I told my husband, who questioned if maybe she had autism, so we took her to get checked out, but there were no signs of her being on the spectrum. So we let it go. Fast forward a couple more years and Bree seemed to be getting worse. She started to become really clingy to me and started to get panic attacks often. This started when she was about 8 and has only been getting worse. We have taken her to many doctors, therapists, and psychologists since then, none who had helped. Last week, my husband and I were going for dinner to celebrate our 10-year anniversary, and we asked his sister to mind Bree. We hadn't even reached the restaurant when I got a call from my husband's sister saying that Bree was having a massive panic attack, and we had to turn back straight away. When we get home, Bree was covered in tears and almost foaming at the mouth. She kept hitting herself across her head and screaming, and her dad had to calm her down. This is not the first time this has happened, but never in front of someone that wasn't her father or me. We eventually calmed her down, and my husband stormed off to the bedroom seeming pretty mad. I asked him what was wrong aside from the obvious, since he never acted like this before. He told me he was mad that the one night we had to ourselves was ruined yet again. We argued after this, because our daughter can't help the way she is. Since then, we have been arguing over the littlest things, and I admit we are both very much on edge at the moment. I am at a loss for what to do. I just feel like giving up. I wish I could ease whatever is wrong with my daughter. I feel so useless. Follow or subscribe.